Yeah, boys, we're back.
Oh, yes, we are. The fat berries in the house.
Oh, shout out to my boy Ali in the fucking Dutchland. Yeah.
Woo! Good energy. The energy today. I couldn't get a word in between you two. That was quite intimate. How you doing?
Good. Did you notice my new vibe? I'm just like reading stuff off Miles's shirt.
Yeah,
for the
I like
intro.
that. Miles is going to have to wear some shirts with a lot of words on it.
Yeah, as soon as you start wearing just plain shirts, I'm fucked.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Ali from Copenhagen. He sent me this fresh limited edition Fat Berries represent. Shout out to them.
It's sick. What's the image? I can't see.
It's just like this guy like
Oh, it's a dude.
yeah, eating a cupcake or some shit.
From the angle, I thought it was like a weird boat, but no, it's
Yeah.
a face.
It's definitely a face.
It's definitely a face.
Well, welcome back to Draft Boys, the FPL Draft Podcast. As always, joined by Marley G, Heato, and myself, Whitey. I think I already asked this, but lads, how are we doing?
I'm fire today. I'm really pumped for the episode.
You do?
Ready.
You've
Yeah,
got
ready.
something in your eyes that you didn't have last week. Like,
Mate.
I think the word is a soul.
Yes.
Like, last week you were devoid of your soul.
And also sober.
And this
Yes.
week, you look amazing. I will
Thank
say
you.
that.
Thank you.
Your eyes are really
I'm
sparkling.
showered. I'm fresh. I'm
Yeah,
balling.
I have noticed the showering part.
Yeah.
It's definitely coming forward. You smell good.
Thank you.
Better than last week. Okay. Now, boys,
Yo,
Points? Yes.
how'd you
I'll
guys
go
do?
I'll go last because I'm obviously the best.
Yeah, of course you make it and carried again. But I will kick it off as I had a horrendous week. 36 points from myself. My call for people to be stupid to not pick up Southampton defenders backfired on me.
Wow.
Always the case.
I remembered that when I saw that.
When you
Like,
saw the
yeah, I was
result.
like,
Yeah.
oh, you really fucked it then. I should have
Yeah.
played that back to you
Look,
next time.
the strategy just, coming back to haunt me, but that's okay. But yeah, not too much to say except for Watkins and Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, I think you're going to get a lot of points from Ollie with Stevie G in there.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with those two at the moment. Bernardo Silva's doing quite nice work at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, honestly.
Are you
yeah,
going to say
I was
thanks,
not
by the way,
expecting-
for recommending Bernardo Silva when you
Yeah.
completely kiboshed at that episode
Oh,
about a
thank
month
you.
ago?
Yeah, but I've got to downplay it mid-ep.
Fuck, he doesn't forget, does
you
he?
don't know what I'm doing. I've got to throw you off the, scent
That's true.
somehow.
Okay, we've heard enough about the bad teams. Let's talk about the good teams.
Talk to me, Wayne.
Oh.
Were you what 1 point better?
I'm 44 points, mate. 44.
I
Yeah,
thought you were
take
like
it easy.
37.
Oh, mate, watch out.
No, you finished strong.
Oh,
I finished
okay.
real
All right.
strong, as I always do. Okay, now my defense is carrying me yet again. Regulon with 9 points in his first goal. James just killing it, 12 points. Martinez, 6 points. He was an animal in that game. Very happy to have him as my keeper. And then really only Tony got me some points and finally kind of got a goal from open play.
Yeah.
Deflected, but I'll take it.
Oh, you'll take anything.
Oh, you know I will.
Yeah.
You boys have both been carried by defense this week.
Well, some might call it carried, but
Yeah,
I
I'll
just
call it
say
carried.
good drafting
Yeah.
and defending yourself
Mate.
in the title.
Understanding where the points come from. That's not fluking it.
Well, you obviously don't know where they are in mids and forwards, but whatever.
Take it easy, buddy. Take
Off
it
week's
easy.
an off week. So yeah, as Whitey said, we had good defense. Edison, Van Dijk, Cancelo, and Chilwell all got me good returns, and
Just stop there, mate.
the rest of my team got me 21 points over the other 7 for a total of 52. So you can see how good my D is.
Yeah, your D doesn't look good.
Well, put it away. Put it away. Put it
Yeah.
away.
Stop whipping it out. Yeah, definitely not too bad at all from you there, Marley. G,
Thank you.
as you do like to be called. Heato, why don't you tell us how we went in the predictions this week? Are we getting any better?
We got better than last week,
What was last week?
and we equaled our best, which I think is 5.
Oh, wow. We got
That's our best, isn't it?
Yeah,
From memory.
I think we might have got 6. Let's give us 6.
Okay.
Actually, in the last couple of weeks, we've had a pretty good run.
Besides the week before,
7 right. We got 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
okay.
7.
We
We
haven't
have
matched
4.
it.
We got 4.
And
We
I
got
think
5.
I think we got 5 this week.
Yes.
Yeah, we got 5.
So we got stitched by some results. But
yeah, always.
we came home strong at the back end of
We
the
did.
game week.
Believe me, you'll know when we get all 10 right.
Oh, yeah.
You'll fucking know it.
There'll be
Champagne
no, there'll be no
showers.
pod.
Oh my God. But maybe just the teams that are meant to win could win for us. Maybe just for one.
One
That'd be nice.
time. Let's go this week.
This week. This is the week. All right, boys. Should we kick on into snack chat?
Yes, because I'm so thirsty.
Okay, well, we've got Heato on snack chat this week. As you know, this is when we bring in a snack and a drink, and the other two berate. So, Heato, we'll be berating your snacks.
Would you like drink or food first?
I'll take a
Drink.
drink. Yeah.
drink?
Yeah. Pull up.
Thirsty.
Drink. Head shut.
Drink.
Sit down.
This week,
Drink.
we
Stand up.
have
Drink.
agave
Podcast.
ginger cider brought to you by Sydney Cider.
Oh my God, this stuff is so good.
Is it?
Oh my God.
1.3 standard drinks,
Oh, yes.
4.5%.
Oh, look at him rank up the stats. He's really become the stat guy, hey?
He is.
He's like, stats on the drink, stats on the snack. Can I know how many kilojoules are in your snack before I have it?
Maybe.
And I can try and guess what it is.
These look really homemade, but like you're saying they're good.
Dude, they're not homemade. Have you never had this?
God, I wish I could make
No.
this myself.
Oh, very gingery.
Dude, it's so
I feel like I'm eating sushi, boys.
It's fresh.
Mm.
And then to bring it home back to our Aussie roots, we have
Wow.
Vegemite and cheese flavored shapes.
Oh my God.
Wow. I'll take that. Okay, I just took a little photo. I'll chuck it up on the social.
even shaped like Australia.
Okay, throw it here. We were just talking about Vegemite on toast this
We
morning.
were.
We were saying how we were both, fans of a bit of Vegemite on toast. I like margarine because I'm very health conscious. You like butter.
Yeah.
And then peanut butter was the other one.
Yeah, I've transitioned full into peanut butter at the moment on the toast.
That's great.
Is it weird? I haven't tried it
I kind of
before.
wish it was a little more salty.
Yeah. Bit weird for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think
Have another one. Have another one.
it just caught me off
Another
guard. You know? But
They are shaped like little Australias, just to give you a visual representation.
yeah, they are. They are. Okay, well, look, I'm just
Miles was just licking it.
yeah. I
I
was
was just licking the seasoning off it.
I'm gonna give you 6 for this, but I'm actually gonna go quite high for a cider, which is unlike me. I'm gonna give you 8.7.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Bring it home.
Fuck, those Vegemite things are moreish. The more you eat,
Yeah.
oh yeah. I'm raising it. I was gonna say 6.5. Now I'm giving you 7.6.
Oh wow.
That was a big jump.
1.1
I'll
in
take that.
one shape.
Okay.
I think it's actually paired really well.
This is
Unintentionally, but I'll take it.
this is a 9.3.
Wow.
I love it. It's different. It's a ginger and a cider with agave. Like, how can you go wrong with that?
What's agave?
The stuff that's in like tequila.
Okay. Oh, like the worm?
No. Yeah, that's his name. The worm's name is Agave. Hey, Agave, how you doing, bro?
Organic agave syrup.
Yeah, agave is like it's a syrupy thing, but it's made from like a plant.
Okay.
But it's meant to be quite good for you too.
So you don't just get football stats; you can actually get educational input. on draft.
do.
Well, we learned about agave today.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, actually, if the stack guy was on, he would go Google agave and give us an actual thing.
Where's it's come from? The plant.
We need a food stat guy and just a separate person that can sit.
Tim. Where you at?
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, boys. Snacks are good. Let's see if the football's good.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, good start here. We won't have much to say, but Arsenal versus Newcastle. Well, not much to say about Arsenal. They got smashed by Liverpool 4-0.
Oh, did they?
They got pumped.
Which they needed one of those, I think.
Yeah, they need to bring back to earth. And
Yeah.
Arsenal fan TV was great this week.
Oh my God.
I haven't watched it in
Oh, I
like
need to watch
about
it.
6
Well,
weeks.
why would
'cause
you?
They've been winning.
Yeah, they'd be painful. And then we had Newcastle with a 3-3 draw against Brentford. So yeah, let's start with
Spicy.
Arsenal. Heato.
Yeah.
We demolished them, boys.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You did.
Look, Ramsdale keeping them in the game for a long time.
That's true.
He was incredible.
There was one mistake, but honestly, I give it to him after some of those saves.
Oh, yeah, he made enough good saves to make up for some of the mistakes, but their boy Tavares basically handing us the game single-handedly.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
that
amount
was,
he was rattled. The amount of mistakes he made was insane.
in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Has he been good?
so
or-
many.
I actually haven't seen him play that much.
I think Tierney's coming back in.
Yeah.
So if anyone's worried about their Tierney holds,
Yeah.
I think you'd be okay there.
Yeah. Okay. What about just Arsenal's upcoming fixtures? Obviously, Newcastle's quite good. But
Yeah, let me just pull that up.
okay, while you're doing that,
Talk about the Arteta.
Oh my
yeah.
God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Dive into that.
That was
boys.
fierce.
Take it easy, buddy.
Yeah, he
like
really
what
was trying
that?
to sell that.
And then Klopp after the game, I saw his post-match interview, and he was just a bit like, "Oh, he overreacted, so he went after him." I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, that's a good reason. Sounds like another overreaction." But I liked it because honestly, I mean, we'll talk about it more when we get to Liverpool, but I think that made you guys
we lifted
way
huge.
more aggressive. It was just like, boom.
And the crowd lifted too.
Yeah,
It was
right.
crazy.
It was home game for you guys. Yeah. So I just thought that that was quite interesting. That maybe Kloppy saw that, or maybe the both of them saw that as an opportunity
Yeah, maybe.
to fire out their teams, and one came up. One really did get fired up, and one didn't.
Well, we need a bit
Definitely.
of something since Mourinho's left the league. So
we
I
do
know.
need some spice.
talk to me about these fixtures before we talk about Newcastle.
So yeah, Newcastle United, Everton, Southampton, West Ham.
It's not great for them.
Not great, but Man United's a big question mark now.
It is. Yeah.
Do you know what? But without, say, based off previous form, you'd say not bad for the next 3.
Yeah.
So hang on.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And also,
it's
like-
Liverpool as well. So,
You have that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whenever teams verse the big 3 at the moment,
Yeah.
like you're just going to see this happen. So
I love being part of that big 3.
Yeah, the
that
big
big
three.
three.
Oh, the big 3. All right. Speaking of the big 3, Newcastle got 3 big goals against Brentford.
What a segue.
You like that? Yeah. Eddie Howe. First game in charge and COVID.
Yeah. It's tough.
Man, that is the scariest thing about the new world. COVID, like if you're vaccinated, it seems like it's, fairly tame. I mean, you get some of it. But the worst thing is plans or anything that you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
If you get COVID,
Out the window. Yeah.
Anyway, that happened to Eddie, and he was very disappointed.
But look, I don't think it really kept them down that much. I know that they drew the game, but they scored 3 goals and 3 pretty good goals, by the way.
They look pretty exciting.
Yeah, they did. And we did shout out, Fraser, because of Eddie Howe's old roots with him. And he didn't start, but he came on, got an assist. So I do expect he might get a little bit more minutes. Lascelles' goals looked awesome.
Yeah, well, look, he got that nice headed goal there, didn't he, from a Richie cross.
Yeah.
Joel Linton kind of finished fairly strongly, but ball kind of fell to him. So, but he did get a start, so one to consider. He might be a starting player there.
Wilson looked good. He had a couple of chances, one really, really early.
Dude, there were chances everywhere in this game. Like, it sounded intense. And it was 2-2 at half time.
Yeah, it was 4 goals in the first. And then, summed up with St. Maximum's last goal with that celebration. Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude, that
they
was
were buzzing.
intense.
That's
Yeah.
so good.
But speaking of chances, there was a surprise contributor in top of the charts this week. John Joe Shelby.
John Joe.
5 chances created.
Really?
Only 2
Audible.
fantasy points, but that was a little bit surprising.
So it's always tough, the old shelf dog. I've tried to jump on him in previous seasons, but he just doesn't have that consistency for me.
Yeah.
And there probably are better options in that Newcastle team available in your league. So have a look at them.
I think so too. And then I'll just for Newcastle as well, want to shout out St. Maximum in the top of the charts as well. Top 5 players for shots this week. Not greatest on target. 7 shots, 2 on target. Not the best return,
But
one of
still
them was a
7
goal.
shots, yeah.
Fuck me, man. I was so close to picking him up.
Me too.
What was I looking at? It was... I was trying to pick up another player. I was thinking, I actually went for Gundogan because I saw that KDB was out with an illness. And
Yeah,
I was like,
worried.
I like that
actually, when you
pickup.
picked that
I
up.
know it was good. And then
Yeah.
he got that header. Anyway, we'll go back to that. But my other option was St. Maximan. And I picked up Buendia was the other one because I'm thinking Stevie G revival.
Yeah.
Maybe Buendia will get a start.
Mm.
And he did. So anyway, but my other option was up front was St. Maximan.
Yeah.
For Broha. Oh my God, I picked up heaps of players. I kind of forgot where I was going there.
Yeah.
All over the shop.
Well, let's get a prediction on this one. This is an interesting one, by the way.
Arsenal.
I think Arsenal, but I think it's going to be goals.
I was going to say draw.
I think Ramsdale is going to fucking win them the game.
Okay.
Yeah. Brentford have been really soft at the back lately too, remember?
Yeah.
They've been not conceding
that's true.
to Norwich, for example.
Okay, let's move on. Next game is Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. This could be good, actually. Palace drew 3-3 with Burnley.
Yeah.
Burner. And then, Aston Villa 2-0 against Brighton. Marley G, our resident, Crystal Palace fan behind
Fanboy.
Chelsea.
Just a fanboy. Yeah.
Fanboy.
Look, if Benteke is scoring goals with his feet, not his head, that 32 million that they spent on him are paying dividends at the moment because fuck me. Like,
Well, 4
let's
goals in his last 4.
he's got some form, boys, and Palace look great. I mean, Gallagher, I think he's going to be one of the biggest future talents in our era.
Fuck, he loves throwing out shit
Oh,
like that.
that's
Dude.
big.
Gallagher is amazing. He's involved in everything.
Gallagher to City 2030.
No, dude, he's a Chelsea boy. His family's Chelsea fans.
Where is he going to fit in that Chelsea squad?
Can he afford
Anywhere.
Can he afford the new season?
Bro, he'll
tickets,
play
though?
he'll shoe out Mendy for goalkeeper if he wanted.
Yeah, look, he's looking great. I mean, he laid that ball off to Tekers, who finished it off strongly. He just is such a driving force. We've said that so many times.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he's definitely an influence for the Palace team.
Mm.
When we look back 5 game weeks as well for Tekers in particular, really good return. 4 goals in the last 5 games.
5 games.
I
Yeah.
think I just said that.
Oh, did you? Soz.
It's
No,
all right.
let's reiterate that because fucking Techers.
Reiterate.
That's going to
Yeah,
be our new
that's,
segment.
Reiterate.
Say it again.
But besides from that, I was a little bit disappointed with Palace's defense because it's been very good in the last fixtures. We saw them against City, shut them out, and they got a clean sheet last week. Forgot who they played. Wolves. So I was a little bit surprised that they didn't shut Burnley out a
I
little
think
bit.
they were caught a little off guard because, you go to Burnley, you think, oh, okay, here we go, push
and
over.
it was
And they're
the game-
fucking going
It was the
after
game of crosses.
Yeah, and they got big boys,
insane.
Burnley, and Palace don't have lights of Jednak and
Milivojevic.
Milivojevic anymore.
There you go, buddy.
So yeah, look, I really like the look of Palace at the moment, and if players are available in your league, I would jump on
And
them.
Tekers, 2 goals as well. Like,
Tekers.
are we going Tekers?
Techers, yeah,
I might jump on him.
you
But
should.
is there anyone outside
really
of like Tekers, Gallagher, Zaha though that really grabs your attention?
Besides from them, it's probably that front three is the golden boys. But there could be a couple of surprise options. But you
Maybe
have
some defenders.
you have to crunch your stats.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Villa.
Yep.
Now, obviously, first game in charge with Stevie G. And quite a good result for them with a 2-0 win against Brighton, who have looked a bit shaky at the moment, definitely faltering. But I thought it was quite interesting.
Yeah. Took their time to get their first goal.
It did, but I mean, 2-0
And
is
what
a
a
good
goal
first
that
result.
fucking
Oh my
was.
God, Watkins.
Whew.
That was beautiful. He comes across
El
and
Ghazi
just-
sells them, the
Oh.
defense.
Yep.
It was
and then
great.
just curls it. Oh, baby. I didn't know he was capable of that. It looked nice.
It was Spoice.
Yeah. Stevie G was pumped on the sideline.
Oh,
as well.
yeah. I saw like a freeze frame of his celebration. It was just like his legs were so wide, really wide power stance
Yeah.
and throwing the punch and fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he loved it.
Yeah, it was like, if I can't win a league title with Liverpool, I'm just going to do it with Villa next season.
Why not?
Let's
Fuck
go.
Yes. So, yeah, also worth noting, start for Ings and Buendia in this game. So, is it Stevie G's new attacking lineup? I mean, Ings was unknown return date, as we've
Yeah.
been saying for weeks. I nearly dropped him.
Yeah.
but
He just needed a chat.
he
from
just
Stevie.
came back.
Yeah.
Which is, you know what? That's what I said. I said, oh, it's just a little hamstring thing. He won't be out long. And then all of a sudden, everything's like unknown. And they hadn't said anything about the injury.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's back in the starting lineup. So,
And we'll have to give Mings a shout as well if we haven't already. I might have forgotten.
No,
because
do it.
he had a couple of chances before he scored his goal
He
as
did.
well.
It was not the goal I was expecting when I saw that he'd scored.
Yeah,
it was a nice finish.
But he just happened to be in the right place at the right time and just
exactly.
smacked that in.
he was
But
pretty clinical, though, when that came to him.
Oh yeah, it was a very good finish.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with their defense because we know they had a massive run with it last year and they've been not as tight this year.
Yeah,
I wonder if, because Stevie tightened that up quite well at Rangers.
he
so
did. Yeah,
I wonder if those assets will become interesting again.
I mean, Emmy was involved, too, in this game. And
yeah.
he made
a couple of big saves.
Yeah, there was like a charging save from
Oh,
him.
that was a great save.
Oh, God, that was good.
Mm.
Okay, let's get a prediction here.
Oh, I don't want to even do this one. I'm just going to say draw.
Oh, that's such a bitch way out.
No, but it's smart.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fucking football, man. The most results in football are draws.
I think I've got to go with... Oh, I'm going to go with Palace.
that's a good shout.
I'll go with Palace too.
Oh, yes. We're going to get some right this week.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
Heato and I are just going to overpower Miles' bad decisions.
Actually, yeah, because I've wanted draw so far. Okay, so the next fixture, we got Liverpool versus Southampton. I'm going to take over Whitey's role.
Shit, man.
Liverpool pumped Arsenal 4-0, and Norwich actually got a win against Southampton 2-1. Let's talk about Liverpool. Resident fan in the house. Talk us through it, Mr. Thomas Heaton.
It's just a masterclass.
He prefers Heato. Oh my god.
No, but it was yeah.
He got all serious. No, but
seriously. But seriously.
dominated.
It was a great game. I
Yeah.
was not expecting definitely to smash Arsenal that well, seeing as how good they've been
That's true.
lately. But yeah, it was a great game, and some fantastic goals to go with it. Highlight for me was Jota's finish.
Oh, that was class.
That
was
selling the
nice.
defender,
Yeah,
selling
sitting
the
him down
keeper,
almost.
just tapping it in.
That was
That was
nice.
just gifted from the Arsenal defender. That ball.
That was from Tavares, and then there was that nice header from Mane to start everything off,
Yep.
and obviously from that Trent set piece, very nice far
deep
post
ball
finish.
in. Yeah,
What else did we have? Oh, the headed through ball from Jota. Did you say that already? Oh my
no, just
God.
his finish, but yes, his through ball was
Through to Mane and then Salah, that goal was straight up sex. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah.
So every single week we speak about the same plays with Liverpool. You know, your Jota, Mane, Salah, Trent. Minamina's on the score
I
sheet.
thought you were going to set me up there to say his name. I was like ready. I thought you were just going to throw me the alley-oop for me to dunk it. But you just went
He took
for
all the
yourself.
glory.
You went for
took
the
the
dunk.
glory.
So Minamino got on the score sheet this week, and it came out after the game that Klopp has said that he's going to reward Minamino because he has been left out more than he should. So I'm thinking, boys, what about a Minamino shout?
Well, actually, Heato did shout him last week when we thought about
Thank
the
you.
injuries
Thank
was
you.
going to play.
Thank you.
And
I
we
know.
were saying Origi, and Heato was just like, no, I know my boys. It's Minamino. It's his time. So I'm actually thinking...
Didn't start, but he
Yeah.
came on.
But he got a goal. And if someone followed your advice, they'd have a goal now. And you know what? I didn't do that. And I didn't get a goal.
Shame on you.
I know. I really fucked up.
Another one as well, who's a new fantasy asset, is Simicast.
Yeah. So what's happening with Robbo?
So Robbo's got not the doesn't seem like super serious, but he's had quite poor form. And a lot of
true.
people are saying this is actually almost what he needed to be out injured to give him a break. I don't know if Klopp will maintain that, but
Because the first three games when Sir Marcus was playing,
yeah.
they looked
He was-
really, really good on
Yeah.
that side.
So it might be something just to watch. I'm not sure how Klopp will play this yet because he does love Robbo. I think watch what happens Champions League this week.
True.
See what happens there.
I think for Robbo owners, they should try and do the Chilwell Alonso thing and just have them both.
I think so until you figure out what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Good shout. Okay. Southampton, they lost to Norwich. But I was kind of impressed by that Adam Armstrong goal.
Well, it was the assist from Armstrong to Shea Adams, wasn't
Oh,
it? in
my
the end?
bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
He
No,
somehow
wrote
got a
Adam-
shot away.
I don't know how he did just to...
Yeah, I know.
Talk about
He
it.
just wriggles free. Like it was just, he stayed in there and
It's
got
like
the
a
shot
pass
away.
away almost.
I know.
It's a shot.
And he's been in great form.
And it's fifth goal in 6 for club and country. So,
For Adams.
yeah, for
Wow.
Adams. So not bad there. Also worth noting, I actually picked him up this week. Might have been a bit early, but Broha is not injured anymore. So he was on a nice little run before that injury. So I've just jumped him early just to see what happened in the Norwich game to see if he got goals. But you know what? He's probably one worth watching after this Liverpool game.
Definitely.
I'm not loving their fixtures, boys, just because they've got Liverpool, Leicester, Brighton, Arsenal.
That's pretty tough.
Leicester are letting in goals, and Brighton's been a bit average. Though,
They are. So it's kind of could turn for them. But I was quite piqued to see that Ward-Prowse had 5 created chances this game.
He's very
So
creative.
he's
the
kind
old
of
golfer.
the old golfy boy.
He knows how to put
getting back in
a
there.
ball on the green.
And he also had a lot of crosses, 10 crosses.
Jeez.
Only 4 successful though, not the best
Predict.
conversion rate, but
Predict.
or predict.
I've just come in.
Not,
go
not
Liverpool.
reiterate.
Oh yeah, I forgot the word.
I'll go Liverpool with this one, boys.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I'm going to think about it, but then I'm going to go Liverpool.
The poo.
Okay. Norwich versus Wolves. Now, this could be interesting now because Norwich won 2-1 against Southampton and they won their last game too.
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Did they draw or they win it? Is that 2 in a row for them?
They beat Brentford.
Wow.
Yeah, they beat Brentford, remember?
2 2-1s in a row.
Go the Canaries.
It's actually their,
2-2-1s.
it's actually their third 2-1.
2-2-1-2-2.
Dance coach. It's actually 3 2-1s in 3 weeks, but they lost the
The other
Leeds
one.
2-1.
Good stat. Love that stat.
They're liking that
Stat
fixture.
Stat chat. So Wolves, sorry, just quickly before we go back to Norwich, Wolves won 1-0 against West Ham. Impressive win there. So yeah, Norwich. Let's talk.
Pookie's goal was all right. It was a good header. I
know.
It's tough to pull that one off.
Near post.
Yeah. He could have also put his neck out when he was doing that.
Yeah, look, I don't think so. Not everyone has such flimsy necks as you, mate.
I thought, just sorry to talk about Foden, but I thought he was going to put his neck out with that cross from mate.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, my God. But we'll talk about that later.
So Billy Gilmore corner,
Yeah.
assisting Hanley. And I remember hearing something from, what's the name of the Aston Villa guy that went there? The manager?
Oh, Dean Smith.
Dean
Deanie.
Smith, sorry.
Yeah.
I just went blank on him. I
Oh,
remember
good.
Dean Smith saying, Gilmore, look how good he's been for the Scottish team of this week.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to be played. And
Yeah.
straight in there, creating, getting a result. So, and an assist. So pretty,
Yeah,
Pretty
it's good
key
to
player.
see that Norwich are actually going to put up a bit of a fight because I was a bit worried about them. But let's talk about Wolves. They won 1-0 against West Ham, as we mentioned. Jimenez had a few chances. He finished one of them. Great cross from Podence. I think, what's that? Whitey? Oh, yeah, Whitey. And I think that they actually saw that gap that was needed because there was a lot of dramas. They weren't getting enough space, and they brought on that wide player in Podence, and he actually found the opportunity for Jimenez.
Yeah. His first start for a long time
Podence
before he
was-
came back.
Dude, he was looking like so energetic in that game.
He wants the space.
Yeah, definitely. I think he was fighting for it for sure. And I think he looked pretty good.
And the next 2 fixtures are really nice. Norwich, Burnley.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean,
Very short term because then they got Liverpool City.
both those teams have a bit of form now as well, so it might not be as good as they once thought.
Maybe not, but I think Wolves have been slowly just kind of grinding out.
Yeah, I'd say that they're on the up.
Mm.
That's my opinion. It's a good opinion though.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just talking about Norwich and Burnley, like the next 2 fixtures.
okay.
They've got the form that we didn't really think they would have at this point of the season.
They
I
do.
agree. But I just feel like for me, for some reason, Wolves just seem to be grinding out
They're
results.
grinding, yeah.
And one player for me that stands out outside of Podence is Aitonori.
Mm-hmm.
So this game, he created 4 chances, and he also was up there with crossing as the highest crossing attempts, 14,
Wow.
with 4 successful.
Who
So
else had a
not
cross in that game?
Not a great conversion
Against
rate.
West Ham.
Yeah,
Shit.
but that I think he takes the corners, so he got the goal from there.
Okay, that's a good
but,
shout.
But still, I think that's a good defensive asset for fantasy.
Yep. And Jose Sarr getting 3 bonus points this week. Oh, 3 saves, sorry, and 1 bonus point. So he actually had 8 points this week.
Bones, yep.
The
That's
bones.
good. Love the bones.
But yeah, I think Wolves look quite good. I mean, yeah, I think it'd be interesting to predict this one. What do you guys think?
It's tough to go past Wolves for me,
I'm going to say Wolves.
even though Norwich have won a couple of games
as well, just in case you guys care.
I care. I care. I definitely care.
I care. Just to reiterate, I'm backing Wolves. Okay, let's talk about Brighton versus Leeds. Brighton lost 2-0 against Villa, and Leeds lost 2-1 against Spurs. Yeah, Brighton. Slippery slope.
Well, Steele tried to come in and pick up where Sanchez has left off the last few fixtures prior to red card, but
Yep.
couldn't quite do enough. But
didn't
they were
think-
the finishes though were
Not
we spoke
great.
up like Watkins was a banger,
And
Yeah.
Mingsy's was pretty good too.
and then Mingsy was catching the keeper who'd already been diving.
Apologies, sorry, I was just thinking about Brighton's finishing.
No, it's okay. You can tweet him and just
No, but yeah, they're
he's a
finishing-
listener.
Yeah.
They had quite a few chances.
Yeah, the first half I thought they looked really lively, but they really dropped off in that second half for me.
Yeah, definitely. And, Aston Villa were just a bit more clinical. But, yeah, look, they do seem to be they're slipping a little. A bit slippy G's.
Yeah, a little bit slippy.
Notice how Heato didn't say slippy G's.
He would never say that.
He would never say
Never
slippy G's.
can't say it.
Let's just talk about Leeds.
I
because-
kind of want to talk about that because Daniel James scored the goal obviously in this game. He seemed to be, normally we talk about Raphinha, but he was the boy in this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Looking really bright, and we've kind of been waiting for the moment where he might start scoring some points.
4 shots on target this week.
Yeah,
Wow.
look, dude, he was so
From
in
7.
it, and this is against Spurs. I mean, no, Spurs are still in a bit of a tumultuous period, but he looked good. I thought he was really good in that game. So
The work from Harrison to get past his man, I think it was Emerson Royale, then getting that ball in, that was
That was the
beautiful.
next thing I wanted to say, because I
Spicy.
think that Harrison would have been dropped in a lot of leagues because he hasn't done anything. I think this is his first attacking return this season. So it could be a good opportunity to jump on a couple of these fringe players like Whitey's been saying with James and now Harrison, because they should be available.
And let's talk fixtures if someone's got them up.
Yeah, we'll definitely pull them up now.
But before we do that, though, I also do want to just call out Dallas, another
Dallas, yeah.
historic FPL player.
Loyalty, if you
5
will.
chances created this game,
Wow.
which was, I don't know. So I don't know. Is that piquing a bit of interest or maybe not?
Doesn't pique mine yet.
Not quite.
No, I just wish he was still a defender. 'cause he just-
Wouldn't have drafted him 4th.
Yeah.
No. Or
Mate,
third,
if he
wasn't it?
was still a defender, he'd still be rubbish this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost as bad as Berahino in the third, but we won't bring that up, will we?
So fixtures, boys. I finally got them.
Yeah.
So obviously Brighton, Palace, Brentford. Then it gets a little bit tricky. Chelsea, City, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Rough.
But
But the next 3 games though, Brighton, Palace, Brentford,
okay,
not too bad. Let's see if they can turn it around. But
not too good either.
I'm not loving their form really.
Yeah.
Let's get a prediction for this one.
Oof. I'm going draw on this
I would
one,
say
boys.
draw too.
Draw.
Oh, reiterate.
Unanimous.
Okay, Brentford versus Everton. Now, Brentford drew 3-3 with Newcastle, loose at the back, but looking potent at the front. And City beat Everton 3-0. Now, Brentford, 3 goals. Tony, my boy,
Big time.
getting a goal from
finally.
open play. It doesn't matter how it goes in.
Yeah, he was pumped as well.
Oh, baby.
And
He should be.
we have been talking about this fixture run for Brentford, which hasn't actually paid us any dividends so far. But we have been shouting out a couple of fringe options like Canos. Canos I think he got 3 bonus points this week with the double assist.
10 points, yeah.
He looked really, really good, guys.
He did.
Guys,
Guys,
how good did he look, eh?
he looked not as good as Chelsea, but he looked fucking pretty
We'll
good.
get there. Don't worry, buddy. We got a big finish this week.
But yeah, and also Henry with a bit of a goal.
Henry. Is that how we're saying it?
That's how we're saying it, boys.
I don't think Thierry would like that, but okay, fair enough. Yeah, look, that was nice as well. I mean, yeah, and Tony had an offside goal there that was super close too. So he was getting in good areas. Who else? Anyone? Oh, that ball saved off the line. I think that was Tony as well. Mate,
Yeah,
he's
it was.
everywhere.
Yeah. And for Mwemwe owners, you must be worried at this point because I am bang one and I'm thinking that it's probably time to give up on that punt.
Yeah.
What are the fixtures like?
Well, their fixtures are still, fairly okay. It's Everton, Spurs, Leeds, Watford.
Okay. They're there.
Everton aren't in a good place right now. Spurs they're not showing amazing signs yet, but they're slowly getting there.
Yeah.
And then Leeds and Watford obviously are very up and down. Well, Leeds are just down.
Well, yeah. I mean, Watford's
Mostly.
got to be the king of North London at the moment, but yeah. we'll
Yeah.
get to
but knowing
that.
Watford, they'll get pumped this week. So
All right. Well, we know about what's been going on.
it's still good.
Let's talk about Evie.
Oh, they're struggling, boys.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, it's the box-to-box thing. They've lost the number top 10, whatever the fuck you say. Top 10 box-to-box midfielder.
Yeah, that's tough to lose. And look, there's not a lot to talk about, but let's just have a look at their fixtures because that might give us a bit of an inclination about their.
So obviously Brentford, then they've got Liverpool, Arsenal, Palace, Chelsea.
I don't
not
like
great.
that for
Not
them.
good.
I
I
think this
don't
is
like
going to
them.
be a pretty slippery slope.
I reckon it's
There's
drop everyone.
yeah.
I've done that.
Doucouré is apparently
Yeah,
back
definitely.
on the 6th of December, so he should be back for the Arsenal game.
Pick him up.
Pick 'em up.
6th
6th of December, get everyone back.
Get them
But
all
we've
back,
got to
boys.
say, their run from 19th of December, so time for Doucouré to come back in, get a bit of fitness up, looks green.
Wow.
So
Green.
19th
Like
of December,
$100 bill, y'all.
all green except 3
Hundreds,
games until 20th of Feb
Wow.
on the
Okay.
fixture
Hundreds,
colour code.
hundreds.
So
Okay, so we got a bit of time.
let him come back.
Let everyone drop all their assets and then jump on them.
Fuck, I dropped all my assets. I'm the
It's all right. You've got time to pick them up, baby.
Hey Siri, set a reminder for 19th of December.
Let's
Pick up
get a-
Everton players.
Let's get a
please.
prediction on this and move on.
Oh, DCL will be back.
Dissel.
I dropped him. Drop it.
Yeah, that's a fair shout.
I'm going
though.
to say draw.
I'm gonna say Brentford are gonna get their first win of this. fixture.
Yeah. I agree.
They look good.
Win. Can I just say about DCL?
Yeah.
I didn't pick up Tony because I didn't want the Antonio situation again. Antonio, sorry, misspoke. But then I pick up DCL.
And you got it in
Great.
him.
Fuck me, dude.
Mate,
Oh, the date's moved again.
It-
He's good in injury. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Mate,
Get
you're
rid of it.
cursed.
I'm so annoyed.
Did you like desecrate a ancient burial ground or something? What's going
Every
on?
time I go to an ancient burial ground, I desecrate one.
Stop pissing on the men.
I don't do
When
that.
will you ever learn?
I don't know. Well, yeah. Let's move on. I want to talk about Burnley. Burnley versus Tottenham is our next game.
Probably the first time we've wanted to talk about them.
I know.
It's getting there.
Well, because one of our boys were involved here. And we'll just wait. We'll get there. Now 3-3 was the result against Palace from Burnley, so not bad from them. They seem to be more potent than usual. And yeah, Tottenham coming back and winning 2-1 against Leeds.
Yeah, Burnley.
Oh my god, our boy Ben Mee.
The man.
He's in there.
Fuck, he's a legend.
He's so good.
Oh my god, flying header to bring it back to 1-1.
That was just such a crazy game. I know we said it during the Newcastle
It was great.
part, but just everything was across.
No, the Palace part.
Oh, the Palace part.
They play Palace.
Palace? Oh, Palace, sorry.
No,
what I meant.
but
That's
the
what I meant.
4 goals in the
That's what
Newcastle
I meant,
first half.
yeah.
So there's
But I meant-
5 goals
sorry.
in this first
Yeah.
half. which
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nuts.
I know. This is crazy.
Yeah. But then, sorry, I meant Palace and Burnley. Like, the crossing was just,
I know.
everything was just chaos, just crosses.
I know, but
front and
oh
center.
my god, how hilarious was Wood's goal?
That was pretty
little
funny.
Sneaky trickler header.
I can't believe that got in.
Dude, it was just out of the reach of the keeper. I
yeah.
feel like he was just too far away.
Yeah, Guaido really tried for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No.
He was trying his hardest.
Yeah. Too bad, so sad in that one.
But then I reckon the goals were just sung up with an equalizer by Cornet. which I don't know, boys, but I'm reckoning it's something.
It's a...
Oh, baby. I agree, man. That was
okay, if it's not goal of the season, it's definitely volley.
It's got to be volley of the
top
season.
10 goals of
We've
the
just got to let him.
season.
We've got to have enough people on the list, for Salah to win.
Yeah. It's not like they, the list of goal of the season is expansive and then we narrow it down.
Oh, yeah.
to Salah.
I watched it with a Palace fan, actually, with Bobby, our resident Palace fan in our group. And he was like, oh, well, if I'm going to draw a game, it better be a goal.
Better be a goal like
Better
that.
be a goal like that.
It's not much you can complain about, to be honest.
Okay,
In
so
that sense.
let's talk about who is looking good from Burnley, because honestly, they're not defending very well right now, but God, they're attacking pretty decent.
Yeah, so Wood and Cornet up top look really, really fierce.
Yeah, they look pretty prolific. I mean, is there anything else that you can get out of that Burnley team, or
Well, yeah, Wood's got 2 goals in the last 3 games, but not a lot since game week 3 before that. So
Yeah.
it's slowly coming around. But Cornet is the man of the hour. 5 goals this season, which is insane for him. Just huge fantasy returns, and I don't know. There's not a lot in points wise, but I guess in terms of just some additional stats for your boys, McNeil created 4 chances this game.
Okay.
Kind of getting up there, but I don't think there's much option in Burnley.
Attacking wise, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just those main 2. And then, those big boys in defense can get goals from set pieces.
They
so
can.
They could be a shout up against a couple of teams with smaller
they're not-
defenders.
yeah, but they're just not defending very well right now.
Mm.
Okay, on that, let's just move to Tottenham.
Yeah.
They won 2-1. Kane and Son still drawing blanks 4 games in a row now with no returns from either of them. And as a Son owner, that sucks.
Sonane.
It sucks, man.
Yeah, that's tough for them.
I mean, I don't think I've seen Son go this long ever.
Me either, actually. But I think they will come back.
Mm.
You know, they obviously are massive fantasy royalty in my eyes. But let's talk about a couple of other fringe players that have actually stepped up in this game.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to talk about Lucas Moura. So we've been mentioning who's going to be that other attacking part of the front three that Conte likes to play. And this is the third game in a row that he's started in that trio. And I think that it's time, boys, if he's available in your league, you've got to pick him up. Because with a team like Tottenham and Kane and Son, they're gonna fire up. They're gonna get through balls, assists, sneaky goal. Lucas Moura, heard it here first.
Chick, chick, boom. What happens when they sign someone new in January?
Oh, well, then you just drop.
Good plan. No, I just checking what the plan.
But still, it also follows what we spoke about last week with their fixtures. They're really good for the next few weeks.
Okay,
Burnley,
let's talk about
Brentford, Norwich, Brighton, Leicester.
let's talk about actual goal scorers. Højbjerg.
Højbjerg, yeah.
Oh.
He's been getting a couple. I mean,
We spoke about a trickling header from Wood.
Yeah.
What about a trickling shot?
yeah, that was a real trickler.
All trickler.
Just want to reiterate that was a real trickler.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you.
overusing it. And then finally Reguilon kind of following up after the free kick. I think it came off the post or something or
Yeah.
save, and he just followed up.
Just right place, right time.
But
yeah.
that's his first goal for them, and some pretty consistent returns from him over the season. I reckon he'll be at least 100 plus, if not 130 plus points by the end of the season.
Yeah,
that's my
for sure.
That's my trajectory for him.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's fair enough. He's on 50 after 12, so I think if that clean sheet, action starts coming into
Mate,
play
could
that we'd
be
expect with Conte.
Big dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, let's predict that one. I think it's going to be hard not to say Tottenham here.
I'd say Spurs.
I really want to say draw, but I'll go Spurs.
Fuck, Burnley have been spicy. All right, no, I'm sticking with Tottenham. Okay, Leicester versus Watford. Now, Leicester got pumped by Chelsea, 3-0, and then Watford won 4-1 against United. Oh, God. It's hard to hide my glee.
Let's talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Leicester. They're
really dropping away, aren't they?
They really are.
There's that kind of like, how Rodgers was really like had them going all together. They look great. It's just gone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because their defense has fallen from so many injuries and they just haven't been able to kind of get that solid. And then that means that they've struggled otherwise. Because their attack has been decent and they definitely had their opportunities against Chelsea in this game. I mean, Chelsea is one of the best defenses in the league and they still a couple of times looked a lot like scoring.
They still had a few, but I reckon they've been worked out. I don't think that they've got a lot of different variations of attack. It's the counter-attack Vardy. It's the build-up play, with the likes of, Barnes, and then obviously absorbing a bit of pressure with Iniacho and Vardy up top. Things like that. I just don't think that they've got much options.
I think they also missed Tielemans and his,
big time.
ball playing. And obviously no Barnes bangers this week.
No.
Barnes
Unfortunately.
bangers.
We didn't have any of them.
Yeah, that's very
Thank God,
disappointing.
because I saw you picked him
I
up
know,
this
I took
week.
a little punt.
I saw the punt.
Yeah.
Yeah, punt away, buddy.
But their fixtures are quite nice.
Yeah, what are they?
Watford, Southampton, Villa, Newcastle.
Yes.
I still rate their attack. As I said, they just played Chelsea. They still looked good, and they have not. It's not like they haven't been scoring goals. It's
And
their
that
defense.
comes back to what we said before. When you verse the big three, it's very easy to think, oh, fuck, they've, blanked or whatever. But just remember, those teams are in form.
Yeah.
Best point you've ever made.
Insane.
Top
Thank
10
you.
points from Heato.
Oh,
Point of the season.
So let's talk about 3 points of the season. Watford.
Fuck, there were more than 3 fantasy points in this game. But you know what? I just woke up and I was kind of happy. I just saw that and I'm like, there's points are going to no one.
Dude, I woke up straight after the game from a call from my old man being like,
really?
did you watch it? He was in tears. He was
Oh
like,
my God.
beating United 4-1 is the best highlight of my weekend. Let's go to golf even though it's pissing down with rain.
Really?
We lasted 3 holes and walked off the course.
It was a pretty shocker.
Yeah.
So let's run through the goals.
Yeah.
The pens. The pens from Saar.
oh, I don't
They
think
were
it's on-
so bad.
I don't think he's on pens anymore, boys.
Yeah, I know. And they did the retake and it was just
It's
so bad.
Still a shit ass pen.
But let's move on to the goal scorers. Lovely ball in from Dennis for the for King to apply that kind of quick reaction finish.
Yeah, and he's got a great
Poacher.
run of form so far.
It actually
I
is
think it's
decent.
about 5 or 6 goals in 7 games.
And this game, 6 shots, 2 on target. So he was
Yeah.
up there with the top shots this week
There's
too.
something going on at Watford. I mean,
I think
and
there
they're
is.
capable of some really big score lines. Like, I know that they have, like, it's very much the roller coaster.
Oh, they will get
effect.
humped 4-1, but
Yeah,
they'll also
exactly.
win
But they
4-1.
may do a little humping.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was quite nice from King. Saar with a nice finish later in the game, in the bottom corner, across the face of goal. And then a very nice finish from Yao Pedro. Was Yao Pedro, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Near post. Pretty poor from
That was,
Heato,
that
though.
was so poor.
Yeah.
Got quite lucky there.
Not great. But you gotta take chances to make
Yeah.
chances.
And then
Or make chances
I was
to take
just gonna say I think Dennis is an interesting one at the moment because I think people might have potentially dropped after he's had a bit of fluctuation, but really in the last 4 game weeks he's played 2 games and half a game.
He looked
And he's
really
returned
good in this
like,
game.
28 points in 4 weeks.
that's pretty good.
Fuck. I'm picking him up.
You should.
No,
It's
really
not
though,
bad.
he looked amazing in this game, and it was kind of rewarded at the end with that across the goal finish.
100%. Yeah.
And I just think, I think we actually have to consider Watford players now.
I think so. And then you know who else we should be considering? A cheeky assist from our favourite goalkeeper that
Oh.
plays FBL,
Yes,
Ben Foster.
Shout out, Benny.
the cycling
cycling
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper.
Gets the assist at the end, and he got some good bones as well.
He got 5 points this week.
Yeah.
But just saying with like Watford assets, it's going to be a little bit of rough ride after Leicester, Chelsea, City. But then it opens up with Brentford, Burnley,
That's
Palace.
Well, they've shown that the name of the team doesn't mean anything to them.
But it's United. Come on.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
no
look,
better
that's
than a
3
middle
points.
of the table team now.
But I see goals against Leicester. I mean, we just said their defense has been average, and I just wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying that they're going to win, but I just think that there's goals in this game for
They're
sure.
going to make a game of it. So, I mean, let's get a prediction then.
God.
Can they do it 2 weeks in a row?
Draw.
Let's go draw.
Let's go draw. I mean, there are teams that have figured out Leicester, but I don't think all teams have figured out Leicester. I think there's going to be some goals. I'm going to say draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy?
I'm
Everyone?
with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Next one, City beat Everton quite easily, 3-0. Although Everton held out for a while, and then West Ham lost 1-0. They can be beat.
they can be.
And then that was against Wolves. So yeah, let's talk about City. The goal from Sterling, I think, is worth talking about.
For sure.
What, the goal or the pass? What was better?
Oh my God, Cancelo's outside of the boot. Fucking pass.
The pass was better, but the finish was amazing.
Oh my God, it was just.
Do you still have Sterling?
No, I traded.
Oh, he was part of the trade.
Yeah,
Okay, I couldn't
traded him
remember. I
for
couldn't remember
Chilwell.
who you kept.
Yeah.
That was a great goal.
I was happy that
Like
you don't have him.
honestly, like 3 of the best right backs. They're all right backs, right?
Cancelo's left.
Oh, he's left. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wing backs in the world are playing in the Prem right now, I'd say.
1
Between
million
Trent
%.
and Reece James and Cancelo, like it's hard to even pick between them.
Yep.
They just provide
Yeah.
so much for their team attacking wise, and they're all pretty solid defensively as well. I mean, it's just like a new breed of fantasy player all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And we were kind of talking about it earlier, but like the wing backs are just insane.
It just reminds me of the Leighton Baines era that we were playing.
Oh God!
Remember Bainesy?
On pens,
Yeah.
scored free kicks.
Back when we only had like one wing back to choose from.
Yeah. Oh my God. Now there's a million wing backs. But yeah, look, I think backs have really rising up the ranks in FPL.
Yep.
And I don't think we've ever seen this many kind of be so consistent at the top. It's normally like Trent and Robbo from one team.
And then a drop off.
And then a drop off.
Yeah.
But now it's like there's one from each team. And even Chili's up there too. So
Yeah, for sure.
really interesting on the wing backs. Might be too late this season, but it might be more of a priority for people when they draft next year.
We'll have to give Rodrigo a shout out because that goal,
Oh, dude, Rodri.
Rodri, sorry.
Yeah. I was like, wait, who are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodri, dude. What the fuck?
Dude, that woke me up.
That's the only goal he scores, though.
Yeah.
It's the only type of goal he scores.
It was
Oh
just-
yeah, I know.
A ball rebounding out of the.
But
the
it's weird
box
when
and
you
he just
don't watch
smacks
City
it.
all the time. You kind of get this idea in your head that he just does that all the time.
Yeah.
because that's the only goal he scores. I'm like, he's done it again.
He's banged one.
And he
though.
keeps going better.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I love the XG to match his goal scoring this game though.
Yeah, give it to me.
0.03.
Love it. That's high. I'd say it should be 0.02.
And I got to give a shout out to Palmer because I know he's not going to get the minutes, but he looked really, really good. And he's probably a future FPL asset.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll still be at City at that point,
No, I think it's worth the shout.
but he looked he did do a really good job up top for
Solid
City.
6
One
points.
to
yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
And Bilva's still ticking over, as we said earlier. I mean, we don't have to talk too much on that, but
Yeah, two
We've already said it.
8-point weeks back to back for
So-
Bilbao.
Grinding.
back to back.
Let's talk about West Ham.
Yeah, we had this argument the other week. United is Man United.
The new United.
The new United. Not their best game.
No, definitely not.
I mean, Wolves, they just seem to be grinding out results, but
Yeah.
I would have expected West Ham to win that big time.
Put this down to a blip.
Yeah.
Just a blip.
They
All
just
good
move on.
teams have
They
a
just
blip.
got in their heads after beating Liverpool. They
Yeah.
just thought they were top of the world. And
100%.
There's
came
really
crashing
no
down.
fantasy chat here. Like,
Yeah.
no one's dropping a fucking West Ham player right now.
Of course not, no.
And Zuma had a disallowed headed goal, and the man does know how to fucking score.
He
goals.
definitely does.
So,
Let's get a prediction because we've seen West Ham show up against big teams. and I feel like this is going to be a really spicy game because they're both going to want to win.
I'm going to go with a draw.
Fuck, I don't know what to do
Let's do it, Milo.
because we've got to
Let's do it.
Draw.
Oh, I was going to say, go for the upset.
For the
Oh,
upset.
Hammers?
Oh, I just don't know. I feel like it's a draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with my gut
Note it that I want
and not my
West
heart.
Ham.
Not my heart.
Noted.
FC.
Okay, now FC. Okay, last game. Oh, boys. Chelsea versus United.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a spicy one.
This is gonna be
Oh,
so
you guys
good.
must be stoked.
Yeah. I was salivating even more when Ollie was in charge.
I know.
But we'll get to that. Let's talk about Chelsea. So Chelsea won 3-0 against Leicester, as we already spoke about. And we also spoke about Watford beating United 4-1. But I love mentioning that again because I've watched the highlights 4 times so far. So let's go back to Chelsea. How good are the boys?
Rudiger.
Wow.
Header. Flicked in. Boom. Goal.
So good.
So good. Another one from Kante. Fuck. Did anyone?
Why don't they just approach him?
even went near him because like, oh, it's Kante. He's not going to shoot.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Awesome goal.
Clinical.
I mean, the goals just come from fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, to break down the next goal, Chalobah, amazing pass through to Ziyech, who fucking cuts back, supplies a nice ball to Purely, who admittedly was a bit of a loose first touch, but pokes it in.
And it could have
goals
been that
everywhere.
same assist goal scorer about 5 minutes before that because it was Ziyech to
Yeah.
Pulisic just before.
I know. It was
Yeah.
that was crazy. But the thing is, it's very easy as Chelsea fans for us to get really excited about Chelsea, obviously, because they're playing so well. But the goals are coming from everywhere. And the only consistency of points are defenders.
Yeah. So let's break it down for the viewers. I know that there's not going to be a lot of assets of Chelsea available, but are there any fringe players that are popping through that could be available?
One I was keen to ask you boys about is Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah.
I picked him up this week.
Yeah, because I dropped him. Yeah.
He's had 4 starts in a row.
Yeah, he has.
Since Werner's been out.
And it's actually 6 because they've played a couple of other leagues and stuff and trophies or whatever
Yeah.
we're calling them.
So he's definitely in favour.
But the one issue here is Werner is back in training from last week.
Yeah.
So he should be coming back. I don't know if he'll get a start this week just because of match fitness. And Hudson-Odoi has been looking good. He hasn't made mistakes.
But we do have a Champions League game midweek, don't we?
We've got a Champions League game
Yeah.
and then we've got the United game.
So it's potential that
He'll play Champions
Hudson-Odoi will play Champions League and then Werner will be ready by then.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of back on the bench last week.
He was.
I just wouldn't be surprised. But you also could see Werner play Champions League. You know, it's very much a guess. But
So the main shout is to watch what happens in Champions League.
I just don't get too excited about Chelsea players unless they're Lukaku or a wing back.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's, you know, there are players scoring goals, but then I don't think anyone in that team, other than those kind of three players, Chilwell, James, and Lukaku, are going to get the kind of crazy scores that kind of represent the form that Chelsea's in. Like everyone's going to look at Chelsea and be like, oh my God, they're unbeatable, whatever. But it's their defenders and it's definitely Lukaku.
Yeah. We know that Mount can come alive as well, and he has been back in the minutes as well. So that's a good thing to see for Mount owners.
Yeah. I just don't think their value is as high. And
No.
I honestly think if you kind of trading on Chelsea's form rather than maybe players' form, you might be able to trade high, like trade low for them, if you know what I mean. Like try and get another player just because of the name.
Yeah, it's a good shout. And, we haven't spoken that much about trading in the last couple of episodes. And it is a big part of draft.
Yeah.
And sometimes, thinking about the other side, to get one of those players, you might have to give up two, but it might be worth it because there are a lot of other assets out there that you can probably pick up.
Okay, that's enough time on Chelsea. That was dense. I liked it. United. Oh, man.
Lol.
It just, McTominay slipping there really it just sets the tone, doesn't it? Like he slips and give away a pen, like fully takes out, I don't know who the fuck it was. Oh, Sarr, was it?
No.
King,
I think
maybe
it was.
Oh, no, was
Dennis.
the one? Oh, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, it was
Think of a different
clumsy,
one.
but
Yeah.
bit brutal. People slip. It happens.
Yeah.
And then obviously they didn't get the goal from that, but like the rest of the game, just average.
Harry Maguire is the worst centre-back in the league. And I've said it once and I'll say it again.
You haven't said it once. You've said it at least
20 million times. Like, seriously.
It's definitely about 20.
That was probably
He's
one of the
horrendous.
most stupidest Reds I've ever seen. Just
Man.
It was so dumb.
so unnecessary to lose the ball like that when you're just trying to play out from the back.
And then to
It's
watch
like
him talk after the game about Ollie getting fired, and he's like, oh, and they were asking questions like, at what point is it on the players? And he's like, what's on the players when we walk over the white line?
Like, dude, he's ridiculous.
Oh, God.
He went out fucking partying after that loss.
Really?
He was clubbing.
How do you know that?
Oh, because I saw this Instagram post and they said, imagine if that was Pogba.
Oh,
You
you
know?
rinsed.
So rinsed.
Man, he's pretty shy. And did you see, like, I was pretty funny. I think, oh my God, what's his fucking name? Keane.
Roy Keane.
Roy Keane, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not good with the names tonight, but Roy Keane giving Harry Maguire a lot of shit over the international break because he scored a goal, I think.
Yeah.
And he celebrated it and did the whole like hands behind the ears thing. Like, fucking, But and then I think Roy Keane's like, he should be fucking ashamed of himself. He scores one goal for England and he thinks that he's silenced everyone. It's not even his job. The job he's meant to be doing is defending.
himself. Yeah.
And he's fucking doing a terrible job of it. And look, I am paraphrasing. That is not exactly what he said.
Yeah, I got you.
That was the vibe.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then, of course, he comes back to United and then look what we get.
Boom.
Boom.
Amazing.
Give up on the boy.
Well, let's get a prediction to round this out.
One little bit of credit to the man, the legend, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's so clutch. That header back across the goal to Van der Beek was just perfectly weighted. And just who thinks to do that? Like, what you'd think someone that good at scoring goals would just go for goal, especially header goals. Instead, back to
The man who was begging to play a game scored Ollie's last goal.
oh
in
my
charge.
God, isn't that funny?
Yeah, all of the drama around.
It's a
Donny.
bittersweet symphony that's right.
Oh, wow. That was actually not bad.
Love
Okay. Hey, I know you wanted to move on, but just one thing.
Yeah,
I think
talk
we
to
should
me.
talk about it. Obviously, Ollie sacked Carrick in.
Yeah.
They're saying the end of the year. What does Carrick do differently?
I think he's going to tighten up shop. I think that's his first thing. And I think that he keeps Maguire on the bench. Even, I know he's got
Just
a red
do
card now.
exactly what Ollie was doing because he was his assistant coach.
Yeah.
Well, does that mean, like, okay, for example, Maguire's got the red now. It's only one game out. Who comes in and are they a better option?
Well, I'm thinking about players that will be available because, obviously your Sanchos, your Greenwoods, Ronnie, Rashford, they're all going to be gone. But maybe it is old Van der Beek, Dawson's Creek boy.
Dawson's Creek. What does that even mean?
You
Well, it's
never know.
Josh Vanderbeek. That's the actor's name.
Oh God, I don't know anyone from Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, you're not good with the names.
It
We've
looks
already
the same,
established
though.
that.
Whoa! I'm just not good with weird teenage dramas.
I don't want to win.
Okay,
But yeah, we don't. I think we've also got to remember a long time ago we spoke about the holy grail of fixture run that Man United are going to have eventually.
It's now, isn't it?
It's after this Chelsea game.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Palace, Norwich, Brentford, Brighton, Newcastle, Burnley.
Arsenal, Palace, Northern, Brighton, Vamsley.
It's good fixtures.
Sorry.
Reiterate.
But like it is United and they're in a slump. Let's wait and
But-
see because they're going to get pumped this week.
We don't know. They need to sort themselves
Oh,
out.
I think if there are any available, take your chances because obviously they're coming in as your fifth mid. Take
Yeah.
a chance.
Take a chance.
Take a chance.
Do a little flume boy.
We got the saying.
Okay, now let's predict. I mean, this
Oh,
shouldn't
Chelsea.
be too hard.
Chelsea.
Oh, please. We're going to monster them.
Yeah, probably.
I
will.
picked Chelsea.
Yeah, I've
They're not
wrote,
In
gonna
case
sort.
that wasn't clear.
mate, I wrote it down before we even started speaking about Chelsea.
That was good. That was a fun app. I just thought, there was some really
through all the
interesting results there. There was some great, 3-alls.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of
There was
goals.
some real barn burners this
It
week.
was really good. So thanks for
was.
listening and hit us up on socials. We've got
Please.
FBL Draft Boys on Instagram and Twitter. We
Yeah.
are very active on those platforms.
Oh, and Heato is so deep in the Discord. It's ridiculous.
Also on Reddit too.
yeah.
And Reddit
It is
too.
on Reddit.
And please, any questions you've got, we haven't had some for a couple of weeks now. The well has not run dry over here. We are a wealth of information.
Just waiting for your questions.
Yeah, just drop the bucket down in the well. You'll get some questions.
And yeah, thanks for listening if you've listened this far.
Let's keep them going. Okay.